Hello my friends, in today's video we will take a look at Zhiyun Fiveray M20C. M20C is a pretty unique concept of a very versatile and exceptionally compact battery-powered light panel at a very reasonable price point. Thanks to that versatility, it can be used as the main light for content creators in a lot of situations, or as a special purpose light for larger productions. Besides providing actual light with very solid properties, it also focuses on ease of use, mounting options, and creates a small ecosystem of sorts that provides a lot of flexibility. In this video, we will take a look at the performance and the feature set of this light. As I always say, I have some experience with lights, but I am not the biggest expert in this area, so this will mostly be a user review. So as I mentioned, this is a compact light panel. Unlike a COB light, this one has LEDs spread over a larger area. In this case, 40 RGB, 20 cool white, 20 warm white, and 20 red LEDs. This is a very versatile type of light useful for both photography and filmmaking. A pretty strong diffusion layer is applied over the LEDs, which is a good choice in my opinion, but we will get to that later. One of the main highlights of this light is the size and the weight. It is a 7.8 by 7.8 cm square with a depth of about 3.6 cm, which only weighs 200 grams. Considering that it includes the LEDs, the battery, a cooling fan, display and controls, I would say that the packaging is very impressive. The build quality is very solid. The outer construction is plastic, but these are high quality plastics and it is well put together, so I can say that it feels solid overall. I also really like the translucent design. There is a lot of cutouts and openings on the outer shell, which helps with heat dispersion. Regarding the actual light that it emits, there is a lot of options. First of all, it is a variable CCT or temperature wide light. It can emit light ranging from a very warm 2500 K to very cold 10,000 K. This is a lot wider range than the usual 2700 to 5500 K. The maximal brightness or intensity at 1 meter is 539 lux, which is very bright for a small light panel. It could actually be used as a key light in certain situations. More importantly, it is more than bright enough for a secondary or specialized light such as a fill light or hair light. On the other hand, at 1% it is sufficiently dim to shine directly into your face and not make your eyes hurt. That means that it can be somewhat used as a replacement of a ring light if necessary. The second mode is RGB. M20C lets you choose pretty much any light color either by selecting the angle of the color on the spectrum wheel or with RGB mixer. RGB lights can be used in countless ways, so I'm not gonna go into that in this video. Importantly, the brightness and the saturation in RGB mode is outstanding considering the size of this panel. The third mode is an FX or special effects mode. This light offers 16 very interesting effects such as police car strobe light, broken light bulb or a candle. I think that this is a great idea. These effects are a lot of fun to use and they provide a lot of creative options. The music mode is very similar, just without a specific theme. This is one of my favorite features of this light, so big thumbs up. Probably the most common use of this light will just be on a top of the camera mounted using the bracket, which brings us to the ecosystem of this light. I have the combo package, which includes a couple of very useful accessories. The most important accessory is the bracket or the housing. It allows you to attach the light to your camera using a cold shoe mount. There is also a 1/4 inch mount on the bottom side, which allows you to use pretty much any type of mount from a handheld table tripod to a big tripod. The housing itself has 2 cold shoes that can be used for a microphone, for example. A very clever idea was to put a magnetic stripe on the backside, which allows you to attach the light to basically any metal object. Even more important are the 4 magnets on the front side, because those allow you to attach various add-ons to the front of the light. The first one is an additional diffusion layer. This will make the light even softer, which is usually suitable for portraits or any situation that requires soft light. Another magnetic add-on is the honeycomb filter, which minimizes the light spill and it gives you more control over the areas where the light should get and where it should not. The last and probably the most important add-on are these barn doors, which are a pretty unique feature for this type of light. They give you complete control of the shape and spill of the light, which can be crucial for advanced users. This barn door mechanism is very well made, it is fully metal and it actually feels very premium. The magnetic system that holds each of these add-ons is very strong, so there is no chance that it could fall off. The controls are quite intuitive. You have a display on the rear side and two dials that are also buttons. The left button cycles through the modes and selects settings to be changed. The right button manages the values and confirms the settings. It is actually very easy to use once you get a hold of it. M20C comes with a 4500 mAh integrated battery. It will realistically last 40 minutes at full power, which is quite a lot. It can also last up to 3 hours if you are using 1/4 of the maximal output, which is enough for a lot of use cases. Of course, you can also plug it in using a USB-C connector. The charging takes about 2 hours using PD standard. Importantly, it can be powered through USB-C and it can also be powered and charged at the same time. M20C works with Zhiyun's Vega app. Unfortunately, this feature is not available on this prototype unit, so I can't show it to you, but the functionality will be similar to the X100 COB light that I have tested last year. It will allow you to change the mode, properties of the light, and so on. Importantly, it will also allow you to synchronize multiple lights together, which can be a very handy feature if you own multiple Zhiyun lights. There is a fan and a substantial heatsink inside of the light. It only comes on after a relatively long time at current temperatures, so it is mostly here for the summer days. It won't start running as soon as you turn the light on. You can certainly hear it once it starts running, but it is not terrible. To sum up, Zhiyun Fiveray M20C is a feature-packed compact light panel. It provides a lot of creative options in an exceptionally small package. It is sufficiently bright and color accurate in wide light mode. RGB mode and special FX functions further increase the creative options. It is well made, the controls are very intuitive, and I like the integrated diffusion layer. Probably my favorite thing about this light is the bracket and the add-on system. It makes mounting very easy and the add-ons give you even more control over the light that it emits. The price is also great. It is actually cheaper than some light panels from respected brands, but it provides a lot more features at the same time. I think that this is a great all-in-one light for content creators and a great special purpose light for larger productions, which means that I can highly recommend it. So that's it for this video, thank you for watching, I hope that you liked this video and that you found it to be useful. Stay tuned for more videos and maybe consider subscribing if you don't want to miss my future content. I appreciate your feedback in form of thumbs up or thumbs down. If you would like to ask anything or share your opinion, please do so in the comment section and see you next time.